Hello everyone and welcome to the first part of my full Mechanism spotlight. This episode will be all about the basic resources and crafting ingredients in Mechanism. And next week I'll have a video on everything storage and transfer from Mechanism, and weekly videos until I get through all of the Mechanism stuff, including Mechanism generators and Mechanism tools. And you can find that full playlist in the iCard. Quick disclaimer, recipes for your chosen mod pack may vary. Mod authors often change the recipes, so use your recipe mod, either REI or JEI, whatever your mod pack has. There is a spotlight for how to use a recipe mod in the iCard. So Mechanism adds 6 naturally spawning resources. They are salt, tin, osmium, uranium, fluorite, and lead. Most of them spawn as ores, but salt spawns as a salt block in the bottom of like a riverbed. These ingots have to be smelted from either the ore using silk touch or the raw form from just breaking the ore. To get the basic crafting items, you need a Metallurgic Infuser. To get the basic alloy, you need redstone and iron. The redstone goes in this slot here, the infusion slot, and the iron goes in this slot, and it gives you an infused alloy. To get a basic control circuit, you need 2 redstone, also known as 20 mil buckets of redstone, and an osmium ingot, and that'll get you your basic control circuit. Now, in order to get more efficient use of the mil buckets of your item, you can use this enrichment chamber to enrich your items. So you can enrich your redstone to be enriched redstone. Coal or charcoal becomes enriched carbon. A diamond becomes enriched diamond, which you cannot use a normal diamond in the Metallurgic Infuser. You do have to grind it down in a crusher to make this diamond dust, but this lets you skip this step entirely and lets you get more efficient use of your diamonds. Refined obsidian dust, which we'll go over the process over there in a minute of how to get that, will become enriched obsidian. Tin dust and gold dust will make enriched tin and enriched gold. Neither of these are used all that often, but they are also made in the crusher with their ingots getting crushed down into the dust. Sometimes mod pack authors add extra enriched items and stuff, but I haven't seen it that often, maybe once or twice in my entire modding career. So these are probably just going to be the basic ones that you actually need, and then these 2 are going to be extra that you could use. So to get steel, you're going to need to use your metallurgic infusers with 10 mil buckets of carbon for each of these 2 processes. First, you'll put in an iron ingot, and you'll get enriched iron out of that. And then you'll take your enriched iron and put it through 10 more millibuckets of carbon, and that will give you your steel dust, which you can then smelt into steel ingots. To get your enriched obsidian dust and your enriched obsidian ingots, you'll need to first off enrich your obsidian to make generally 4 obsidian dust. Then you'll metallurgically infuse your obsidian dust with a diamond to get your enriched obsidian dust, which is what you'll use to infuse or to enrich to make your enrichment. And that's also what you put in your metallurgic infuser to use your obsidian if you don't want to enrich it. But some recipes call for the ingot, so you'll just use this osmium compressor. You'll put your dust in the top and osmium in the bottom, and you'll get your refined obsidian ingot. To get a refined glowstone ingot, it's the same thing. Osmium in the bottom of an osmium compressor and a glowstone dust in the top will get you a refined glowstone ingot. If you're getting information from this video, please leave a like down below. It supports the channel, and if you want to see more, don't forget to subscribe. So in order to upgrade your alloys, you'll have to metallurgically infuse them. So you'll take the previous tier. So first off, you'll take your infused alloy, and you'll use 20 millibuckets of diamond in your infusion to get a reinforced alloy. Then you can take your reinforced alloy with 40 millibuckets of obsidian, and that'll get you your atomic alloy. Now, generally to get upgraded control circuits, you'll just have to craft your whatever tier of alloy with the same tier of circuit. So crafting base control circuits with infused alloys will get you advanced control circuits. Crafting those advanced control circuits with reinforced alloys will get you elite control circuits. And crafting elite control circuits with atomic alloys will get you ultimate control circuits. So as I said, the tin infusion isn't often used. It's used to make bronze. So you'll take 3 ingots of copper and 10 millibuckets of tin, and that'll get you usually 4 bronze. And then the gold infusion is, by default, only really used to make netherite. So you'll take 40 millibuckets of gold, which means it would be 4 ingots if you don't infuse it. So it's kind of just more efficient to actually enrich it. So you're using basically half an ingot per netherite, and then 4 netherite scraps, and that'll get you netherite dust, which you can smelt into a netherite ingot. So that's all the basic crafting resources and ingredients in Mechanism. Next week we'll be going over Mechanism storage and transfer of all sorts, and next Tuesday we'll be going over the FTB quest mod. If you have any questions, leave them down in the comments, and if you like the video, hit the like button down below. It really supports the channel. It helps me know that you guys want to get more of these videos, and hit the subscribe button down below to see more mod spotlights.